Hi guys, what's up? We studied before laws of exponents. In this video tutorial, we will take some exercises about laws of exponents. First, we will remember laws of exponents. The first law, x raised to the power 1 equals x. Second, if we have a zero power, so it will be 1. And multiplication rule, x raised to the power m times x raised to the power n equals x raised to the power m plus n. For example, 7 squared times 7 cubed equals 7 raised to the power 5. 2 plus 3 equals 5. Division rule, x raised to the power m times or divided by x raised to the power n equals x raised to the power m minus n. For example, 5 raised to the power 5 divided by 5 raised to the power 7, we will subtract 5 minus 7, it will be negative 2. If we have xy raised to the power n, so n is a power of x and is a power of y equals x raised to the power n times y raised to the power m. For example, 2 times 5 raised to the power 2 equals 2 squared times 5 squared. But if we have x over y raised to the power n, it will be x raised to the power n over y raised to the power n. For example, 3 over 2 raised to the power negative 2, it will be 3 raised to the power negative 2 over 2 raised to the power negative 2. Finally, if we have two powers m and n, x raised to the power m, all m equals, just we will multiply the two powers, we will get x raised to the power m times n. For example, x squared raised to the power negative 3, it will be x raised to the power 2 times negative 3, it will be negative 6. So it will be x raised to the power negative 6. Let's have an exercise. Simplify 6 raised to the power n times 4 raised to the power n over 2 raised to the power n times 3 raised to the power n. We note that the expression we have here 6 and we have here 4. 2 and 3 are prime numbers, but 6 and 4 are not prime. We can write 6 as 2 times 3 and 4 as 2 squared. So we will get here 2 times 3 and 2 squared. Now we have here the exponent n, so the exponent n are a power of 2 and power of 3, and we have here two exponents here, just we will multiply the two exponents. 2 times n, it will be 2n. We will get 2 raised to the power n times 3 raised to the power n times 2 raised to the power 2n. Now we have here two bases, 2 and 2. We can add the two exponents or the two powers, n plus 2n, it will be 3n. Now we get 3 raised to the power n times 2 raised to the power 3n over the same denominator. We have here the same base, 2 and 2 and 3 and 3. We can here apply the division rule, just we will subtract the powers. We now have 3 raised to the power n over 3 raised to the power n, it will be 3 raised to the power n minus n. By the same way, we have here two bases are the same, we can subtract the two powers. Now we will get 2 raised to the power 3n minus n. 3, it will be to the power 0 times 2 raised to the power 2n. We studied before that the 0 power equals what? Equals 1 times 2 raised to the power 2n equals 2 raised to the power 2n. Next, he said simplify x raised to the power negative 3 all 4 times x raised to the power 4 over 2 x raised to the power negative 3. We can here multiply the two powers. Negative 3 times 4, it will be negative 12. We can get here x raised to the power negative 12 times x raised to the power 4 over 2x raised to the power negative 3. And we studied before, if we have here a negative power on the numerator, we can move it down to be with positive power. And if we have a negative power in the denominator, we can here move it up to be with positive power. We will deduce here 2x cubed times x raised to the power 4 over x raised to the power 12. Move this expression or this exponential form down to be with positive power. We can now apply the multiplication rule up. It will be 2x raised to the power 7 over x raised to the power 12. Now apply division rule. We will subtract the two indices. We will get here 2x raised to the power negative 5 and move it down to be x raised to the power 5 with positive power. Next exercise, we can stop the video and do the exercise by yourself. He said if 2x2 raised to the power x equals 5 and 5 raised to the power 1 over 8, find the value of 3 raised to the power xy. To find the value of 3 raised to the power xy, we will find the value of x times y. We can name the first relation 2 raised to the power x equals 5, the first one, and the second relation 5 raised to the power y equals 1 over 8, the second relation. We note here that 2 raised to the power x equals 5. Now we can cancel 5 here and write 2 raised to the power x. We will get a relation. So substitute from equation 1 in equation 2. We will get here 2 raised to the power x all y equals 1 over 8. Now we have two exponents or two powers, x and y. Now we can multiply x times y to get just one power. We have here 2 raised to the power x times y equals 1 over 8. We can write it as 2 raised to the power negative 3. We studied before. Now we have here the same bases, okay? Now we will get the two powers are the same or are equal. So x times y equals negative 3. Now he said find the value of 3 raised to the power xy. It will be 3 raised to the power negative 3. We will move it down to be 1 over 3 raised to the power 3. This is 3, not negative 3, equals 1 over 27. Next, we have here an exercise. He said simplify negative 2 raised to the power 3 times negative 2 raised to the power 7 over 3 times 4 raised to the power 6. By the same way, we have here two bases are the same, negative 2 and negative 2. We can add the two powers. 3 plus 7 equals what? Equals 10 over 3 times we can here find 4 as 2 squared. So 2 squared, all 6 we studied before, equals negative 2 raised to the power 10 over 3 times 2 times, we have here 2 times 6, multiply the two powers, equals 12. Now we can get here that we have here negative 2. This power is odd or even? Is even number. So negative 2 raised to the power 10 equals 2 raised to the power 10 because the value will be positive. We can write here 2 raised to the power 10. We can apply here, or we can write here 1 over 3 times 2 raised to the power 10 minus 12. because we have here the same base, so we can apply here the division rule. It will be 1 over 3 times 2 raised to the power negative 2. We can move it down or find the reciprocal of the number. It will be 1/2, and change the sign of the power to be positive. It will be 1 over 3 times 1 over 4 equals 1 over 12. Thank you for watching. See you soon, guys.